Yeah. What's good, guys? Your boy Hugo the Savage back again for another watch along. You know them way there, Hall of Fame smash. Time to give these wrestlers their flowers and that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. You know them way there. Hope everyone's all right. I actually didn't expect as many of you guys to be here, to be honest. I didn't know how many people were interested in the Hall of Fame, but shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Shifan88. Shout out to Zen. You know, like that. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Little Mix Fan. Stereo Love. Shout out to you. Jordan TBS. Shout out to you. You know them way there. Dakota. Shout out to you. You know, like that, Zen. Yeah. You know them way there. I'm currently just watching the top 10 Eric Bischoff moments. Crazy watching Maria Kalenas back then. What the hell? I grew up on this wrestling, man. Little audio check, guys. Can you hear me loud and clear? Because obviously the mic's pretty close to me, but I don't want to be leaning forward the whole show. So just let me know if you can hear me properly. That'll help me out a bunch. Hope everyone's well. Thank you very much, Dakota. Thank you very much. How's everyone doing? Is everyone good? P, nice. Thanks for letting me know. It's mad, isn't it, that they've got us they put the Hall of Fame on. Thanks, Little Mix Fan. They put the Hall of Fame on so late, considering it's pre-taped, it's not live. So why didn't they just put it on earlier for us? Maybe an hour earlier, 2 hours earlier. I think everyone will be fine for it. A lot of people are still in lockdown and stuff. Shout out to Love for Basketball. So I was here to say what's up. I'm going to record and upload a video. Nice. Okay, so in the UK, it's currently 12:48. So what I'll do is once I finish this watch along, get some sleep, and then when I wake up the next day, hopefully your video is up there, and I'll have a look for sure. You already know the vibes. We've only got 10 minutes until the show starts, I think. But man, you know how much of those treasures found. So you know, like that. Thank you very much, Zen. I feel you, though, man. Honestly, like I said, if this had 2 or 3 people in the stream, I'd still do it because I'm going to be watching the Hall of Fame anyway. But I do understand it's a little bit tiring especially when you're not watching any wrestling in the ring. So it's a bit mad. I think what I'll do today is when the Hall of Fame starts, I might turn the volume up a little bit on the Hall of Fame because there's no point, because I'm not reacting to any wrestling, so I'm going to have to hear what they're saying. But hopefully it's not too loud and we don't get copyrighted. But if we do, then it's life, I guess. Shout out to you, Shaquan. Hope you're good. Love Basel, how did you like? Your last video was good, bro. Last video was good, man. Got some good basketball skills as well, so good to see more of that. Brown Chang's in the chat. Shout out to you. I don't know why I'm shouting you out. You're in the opposite. He's literally in the other room. Like he's literally in the room next to me. But yeah, man, it's long, you know, like that. Dakota Hunt, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. I think we've got. It's weird how they've done it on the network because they've put it as Hall of Fame 2020 and then Hall of Fame 2021, but 2 separate shows, and I think both of them are an hour and a half each, which means it's going to finish at 4. But I don't understand why they've not just put it in one show. You know what I mean? Shout out to Morris. You know, like that, the almighty Reigns and that. You know them way there. Shout out to you, Morris. Hope you're well, bro. Good to see the regulars in the chat, man. You know what the vibes are, man. Kind of crazy they took so long to put Eric Bischoff in the Hall of Fame. Jesus brought so much to wrestling. Who be in the Hall of Fame? There's a lot of people in there. I've got the don't know if I've got it in front of me. Quite a few people. It's actually on the thumbnail of the thing, so that's all right. Night 1, or say Night 1, Hall of Fame 2020, JBL, British Bulldog, NWO, the Bella Twins, Thunder Liger, and William Shatner. And then 2021's class, Great Khali, Mighty Molly, Molly Holly, Kane, RVD, Ozzy Osbourne, Eric Bischoff. Don't know why Ozzy Osbourne's in there, but you know them way there. Then what day was this actually taped? It was taped on last week's Raw, or was it the Raw before? I know a few people messaged me who were in the Thunderdome, and they said that they had to be told to cheer at certain sections, and so they can pump the noise in and stuff like that. It's a bit mad still, but yeah, last week for sure. I'll just leave it see if I can still hear this. Yeah, no problem at all, Zen. Last Tuesday. Yeah. I know, Little Mix fan. It's a bit crazy. I don't to be honest, the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame, I couldn't care less about. It's overrated. I don't feel like any celebrities brought much to WWE, to be honest. And it's not their fault. They're normally here for a one-off show or 2 days or something. Shout out to Brother Nero in the chat. Good to see you, like that. Love the profile picture. Well, the event held. The event's held. I think it's just held at the Finger, the Thunderdome. I mean, there's no point. There's no fans there, so I think it's just going to be held at the Thunderdome. And then, obviously, have you guys seen the video and the pictures to the Raymond James Stadium already for WrestleMania? It looks good, man. They got the pirate ship as a stage. Quite exciting. I love doing my reaction videos. Yeah, man, your videos are good, bro. Definitely keep them going. On the round, Big Swan tells you, has William Shatner done in the WWE to get nothing? But no one else, none of the celebrity people in the wing. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I swear Arnold Schwarzenegger sat in the ring. Sat ringside. Yeah, Snoop Dogg's in the Hall of Fame as well. It's a joke. I actually think that part should be just left out now, because the Hall of Fame is supposed to mean something, and I think the more random people get put in there, or people who don't deserve it get put in there, it makes a mockery of it. It's supposed to be a special thing. You know what I mean? Because loads of people get a title. Some people are rubbish champions. But the Hall of Fame should be a thing where, unless you contributed something major or something significant or a great moment to WWE, I don't think you should be put in the Hall of Fame. That's what I think. Yeah, Love for Basketball. If you just put the thingy up, the link in the chat now, then I'll put it up on the screen and then everyone can take it off. I might actually tweet today. I never tweet. Terrible on Twitter, but you know what? Hall of Fame is not as fast paced as regular wrestling, so I can How was Triple H and pay the WrestleMania? Yeah, but that's nothing though. It's like Mike Tyson, Snoop Dogg. Watch Snoop Dogg toss Curtis Axel at the ring and do some poses. It's always a bit of a shambles, if I'm honest. Yep. Yeah, there's no need for a whole wing. No need at all. People like Mr. T were in natural matches and stuff, but Finger's not in the Hall of Fame. Tiny Zeus, who passed away, Debo from Friday, he's not in the Hall of Fame, and arguably he's done more than people like William Shatner. So, Does any of the people tweet? It's going to be mad because the wrestlers are going to tweet in real time, knowing that this isn't live, so it's a bit mad. Hopefully my thing works properly now because this WWE network is so rubbish, man. I cannot. It lets me down so much. See, every time there was an error playing this video, please try again. What is going on? Also, it's a bit of a shame that they haven't, for the fans at least, the fans who have stuck by them through a pandemic, that they should have put the Hall of Fame on YouTube for free. I believe so. At least put one of the nights on for free. Rob Van Dam is the highlight. Yep, he is. Do you think Ken Shamrock deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? If I base it on what I think a Hall of Fame should be, then no. But if I base it on what the Hall of Fame is in WWE, then yeah, for sure, because there's other people in there who have just been thrown in there. And if you're gonna put these celebrities in there, then fair enough, you might as well. Mars Jackson, shout out to you. RIP UK fans, shout out to you, bro. I don't know what that means though. Is already retired from wrestling now? I don't really know. I mean, he's into a lot of cannabis stuff, which he was doing from way back, and he was doing it when it wasn't legal. But I don't know. The last time I seen him on Impact was 2020, I think, and the match, it was in the pandemic, it was terrible. But he just seemed high when he came down to the ring. Everything was slow. So yeah, for his sake, I'd probably give it up now. Yeah, I know. Jim Johnston, for real. For real. Yeah. Normally, if you have a bit of beef with the company, then you ain't going in the Hall of Fame. I do understand the WCW stars, though. Obviously, Vince acquired WCW. They don't have a Hall of Fame. What I was find funny, and it's no disrespect because I love X-Pac. I love the X-Pac character in D-Generation X. As a kid, I loved him. But I was just thinking, like, in NWO, the role that he played at the beginning, well, he wasn't there at the beginning with when he was 6. No one cared about 6 in the NWO. No one cared. And he's going to get a second Hall of Fame ring here. He's having a D-Generation X Hall of Fame ring and an NWA Hall of Fame ring. Madness. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to you. Thank you for the love. Which speech you're looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Kane's speech and JBL's speech more than any. And then be interested to see what the Bellas say because they started off as just on the Divas watch, but they actually contributed towards the end a lot more, especially Nikki. So it'll be interesting. And then, of course, NWO. Anytime you get to hear Scott Hall speak, I always want to hear him speak. I love Scott Hall. So, yeah, bro, it's next part. He was terrible, man. He was terrible, and he dipped off so quick. He came back to when he started in D-Generation X. He went WCW, had an argument with Eric Bischoff, came back to Raw, started dissing Hulk Hogan, and then joined DX again. I'm like, all right, then, fair enough, bro. Yeah, what's up with that Dragon woman? All of a sudden, I'm looking high. Yeah, well, that woman's his missus, and the one who looks like a porn star. I think she might be, and he was putting up videos of him, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was going to ask why Bella's, but damn, I guess sleeping with John Cena goes a long way. Now, I don't think that's fair to say. You know I love you, Zen, but That's kind of disrespectful, man. Because to be fair, the one if it's that, then the Bella you're talking about is the Bella who done loads for the business. It's Nikki, and it. She was actually wrestling her ass off, so I wouldn't say that, bro. I haven't seen him in a match in a few years now, but fair enough. Yeah, trust me, the Impact RVD trash, man. But why is this not working? I'm guessing everyone else's Hall of Fame started now. Mine hasn't. What is going on? I mean, I'll say this, brother Nero. I feel what everyone's saying, but I don't see it that way because with the women, it's a little bit awkward because they were treated like trash in the beginning. So to endure that, move through the divas part of it, learn how to wrestle, and then obviously I get what you're saying with Nikki, but they're going to put her in on her own. Is the WWE network for anyone else that sits me over here? Mine's working now. Nikki obviously done more than Brie, but arguably Nikki wouldn't be doing that without Brie. There's no, they got there together and then cast it off from there. But I mean, Tori Wilson went in the year before the pandemic, so and I love Tori Wilson, but she didn't contribute anything in terms of wrestling. It was all bra and panties matching and stuff. So I think the least thing with the women, more than anything, any woman who had anything to do with the Divas era of wrestling should go into the Hall of Fame simply because how they were treated, man. They went through all of that for nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. And if you got William Shatner in there, then and Ozzy Osbourne, then I'm sure that Shout out to Dro. Okay, Thunderdome Hall of Fame. It's on. Shout out to Daily Fortnite Gamer. Is it on WWE Network? Yeah, I'm watching it on the WWE Network now. A great Khali got it. Never seen Big Daddy. Well, we know. I don't know, man. The thing is, guys, what I will say is don't keep trying to see one person and go, if he's in there, where's the other person? Because it doesn't work like that. It's always going to be at random anyway. The Rock's not in there yet. Austin's not in there. So, I mean, thing is in there, but the Rock's not in there yet. Undertaker's not in there yet. Kane's only going in now. Jericho's not in there yet. I mean, come on. Let's put it this way: if Kane is only going in there now, then there's no conversation about anyone else yet. Honestly, there's not, because Kane arguably has had his contribution to the wrestling is massive, huge. Jerry's inducting everyone, by the way, as well, guys. There's no one inducting, so we're not getting Undertaker inducting Kane or anything. I don't think. Hey, JBL's going in first. It started already, Callum. Yeah, love for basketball. Your link hasn't come up. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I know what you're saying, but like I said, it doesn't work on time being in the company. Clearly, it doesn't. Goldust started in '95, along with Triple H and stuff, and certain people haven't been in there. So, APA. Hey, love for basketball. Just put the name of your channel in there. It might be easier for everyone. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, brother Nero. Big facts, man. One, show me the JB. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of people that haven't put in. So I've been trying to tag people here, but it ain't working. Do you know what to do? I actually don't know what to do, bro, because you guys are looking at it through YouTube, but I'm on some different software. So how good was this JBL character, man? I remember I hated him when I was a teenager. I was a little kid. I hated him so much. I hated him so much. Yeah, and then I did change what I said. I said The Rock. My point was, if you take your top 10 wrestlers, arguably not all of them are in there. Edge only went in because they thought he retired. Otherwise, he still wouldn't be in there yet. No Chris Jericho. Kurt Angle only went in 3 years ago, I think it was. Ric Flair. Ric Flair's in there, obviously. There's so much, man. There's so much. Yeah, brother Nero knows, bro. That's how you know he was a great heel because I hated him for the heel stuff he was doing. And as I got older and I started to appreciate what he was doing a little bit more, I was like, okay, this guy's pretty dope. Yeah, you did say that to be fair. Mohammed Hassan, the stuff what was going on with Mohammed Hassan wouldn't be able to go on now. It was dangerous times, man, especially coming off the back of 9/11 and stuff like that. Like the stuff what was going on in wrestling was. Here we go. Here comes JBL. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, he deserves it, man. Big facts, big facts. Throw this up. R.I.P. Eddie. Gang business, like that. Yep, yep. Honestly, bro, there's no argument. How long is it going to finish? Man, Drew, this program just started and you're ready to get out already. It's not, it's going to be on for a long time, man. They got two of them to go through. So a class of 21 is in 1.5 hours, right? Yep. Yep. Half one, no, half two, I think it is. I don't know what it is where everyone else is, but uh, not ignoring anyone in the chat. I'm just trying to hear what JBL's saying. It's just pretty dope, man. It's weird because he's talking to no one. Like, there's no crowd there. He's talking to no one. Agreed. Shout out to you, Plex. So would you want to put it in your community tab because my YouTube name won't come up in the search bar? Oh, okay, yeah. I can't do it right now because I'm not on for YouTube, but I'll do it after the show. There is a filter on there on the top of the page with the three dots. If you click on it, there's a filter and you can change it from name to channel, and then you can find it. But yeah, I'll put it up. I said this the other day, didn't I, bro? Then look what Eddie gave him. Murderer stuff. I don't understand what you mean, Drew. Let me know what you mean. Which PG era heel wrestler comes close to JBL? Oh, he's 1 minute. He's talking about Eddie. Yeah, Morris did do. They look to the right side of nothing, bro. I do wonder if maybe a few of the like the superstars and that are where we can't see them out of camera shots, so maybe they're looking down there. But that's a hard question, Tiny. I'm gonna try and think of it now. If you give me when you PG. I mean, when we done the heel video, Tiny, I said that I do. It's very early to say, but for me already, this Roman Reigns character is the best heel of the last 10 years. I thought Seth was pretty as well under the Authority. There's obviously Randy Orton, but I don't even think anyone comes close to the way the JBL character was. I don't know, man. I don't think you can get close to it. Savage is the Hall of Famers. Are they going to WrestleMania 37? Oh, I do not know. I doubt it. I think this is the whole reason why they put it on pre-record. I don't think a lot of people can't make it because of COVID restrictions. Undertaker. Yeah, Muhammad Hassan, I agree. Muhammad Hassan's heat was a real life 9/11. People were, I mean, to be honest, people angry rightfully, but obviously at the time, people were a bit like, I don't want to say racist because it's a religion, but the prejudice towards that religion at the time was unfair because of a couple of people instead of a whole like religion. And Muhammad said that Muhammad Hassan just played on it in the ring, and yeah, they wanted to kill him. Marty Seth, yeah, that's what I just said, Morris. Roman hasn't been healed for that long right now, but Seth. I mean, Seth was threatening Edge's neck. Yeah. What a speech, man. Yeah, wow. He shouted to Dexter. Person I would say the Miz 2010, 2011. I can't agree with that one, but fair enough. He weren't a great heel for me. The Miz is so good on the mic, though. He just gets better and better. This little tribute to Eddie Guerrero is simply just beautiful from Big. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. Bro, you know Muhammad Hassan left WWE at the age of 23. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. He left something like, I think it was 3 months or 4 months for his 24th birthday. You couldn't even tell he was that young at the time, which is a bit crazy, but yeah, man. Is it just me, or is everyone else getting more and more worried about Bobby Lashley's title the closer we get to WrestleMania? Like, literally, as the days go past, I'm getting more and more nervous for him. Okay, on the WrestleMania video, the video package, Bayley's on there. So is Nakamura. Or does it show in all of the superstars? No, Bayley's and Nakamura's on. Interesting. Raymond James Stadium. Yeah, these video graphics, I mean, I know I said I wanted them back, but they're dead. Bro, the Blue Meanie always had some stuff to say, man, in real life. I heard that JBL was doing in the shower in his boots and that. Bobby's losing. I've come to accept it. It's Peyton Royce and Rhea Ripley. Shambles, man. I'm not here for sentiment, bro. I'm here for wrestling, you know, like that. Shout out to them, everyone dressed up in that. Yeah. Yeah, of course, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think generally, with all due shit, don't give a damn about Lashley versus McIntyre. I don't know why. Fair enough, bro. So where's Billy Kay? Who knows, bro? Rhea Ripley talking about a meet and greet with Dolph Ziggler and the Bellas. Randy is a giant, man. Shout out Shara. If Edge loses WrestleMania, Edge is going to take the money in the bank and Olympus. Wouldn't mind seeing someone different win the money in the bank, to be honest. Not like how they did with Otis last year, but like a proper. So some Hall of Famers live in Florida, so they can go to WrestleMania 37. Yeah, some of them do, but there's no point if they're not going to do all of them. I mean, out of the ones that have been announced, I can tell you who lives in Florida, and actually, there might be none of them. New Day. JBL doesn't live in Florida. Hogan doesn't. X-Pac doesn't. No one in 2020's Hall of Fame live in Florida. And night 2, Great Khali definitely doesn't. Holly doesn't. I mean, Molly Holly doesn't. The Kane doesn't. RVD doesn't. Ozzy Osbourne doesn't. No, none of them live in Florida. None of them. The GOAT Randy, you know, like that. Randy for real, bro. I can't wait for his Hall of Fame one day. Pro Wrestling, did you like this McIntyre or the Broken Dreams one in 2000? I'm not been a fan of McIntyre at any point. I like his wrestling style now. I think he's really good. I think he's a good champion. Possibly go down as a great champion, but I just don't. He doesn't connect with me at all. Maybe if he turns, maybe when he turns heel while he's on this run, they might be cool to see. Yeah, I know Morris, but I don't care, man. They should have put something to do with the Fiend on Raw. That's a big mistake. McIntyre's going super. Yeah. Thanks for man. Is definitely full looks. British Bulldog. So we can watch and go to WrestleMania. No, come on, Dro, man. Obviously, I know Hulk is hosting WrestleMania. Of course, he's going to be there. Him and Titus is going to be there. I was just reading out the names off the list, but yeah, Hulk's main house isn't in Florida though. It's in LA. He's got more than one house. It's in California. Jack Sparrow flipping out. And so I don't know if they come off offensive to some people, but goddamn, I can't wait to see Khali speak. Man, if it's offensive to somebody, they can piss off. Who cares, man? People get offended by anything. You're only talking about somebody speaking. Look at Davey boy. He was so good until like the drink, the alcohol got in. The man was wrestling drunk, bro. I must say though, British Bulldog has done one of the worst promos I've ever seen in my life. Lola with the extra just for men, like that. RIP for real. Big facts. Madness. Oh, Diane. Oh, this SummerSlam match. Magic, That's what's missing these days, man. SummerSlam 92. 90,000 fans. Main event. The Intercontinental Championship was the main event. And it tore the house now, imagine. Hey, shout out to Owen Hart. Obviously. Yeah, a little bit early. I don't really like when people are inducted while they're still wrestling. I don't think that's so. Randy can be inducted in 5 years for all I care because it's gonna be massive. It'll be like a headliner. Everybody's best promo was when they said the shot master on his ass. I don't know if you guys have seen the one when he's talking to what's his name, Alex something. It's a WCW one, I think. Terrible promo, man. Terrible. People from the UK like so. Yeah, big facts, bro. Big facts. They brought out the Bulldog. That's dope. Man, son's out, daughter's out, wife's out. Shout out to Diane. That's Bret Hart's sister, and but she looks great, man. Dope. Dope. As apart from the wrestling, Too Cool dance was the best, and actually the crowd was crazy. Love Too Cool. Maybe Hulk Hogan touching no into Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. So, why would they interrupt him? I hope that never happens. I assume there was no Fiend, Alexa, or Randy Anvil because true. I don't give a damn, bro. A go home show without them guys is crazy. Davey Boy's daughter. That's a good dress, man. Like that. Of course I do, bro. You're mad. I ain't reading off no auto cue to talk about my dad. You mad? Miles, I'm not lying. I'm more excited for that than WrestleMania. I mean it, bro. I love NXT.
What I think was Davey's greatest match in the WWE, SummerSlam 1992. I think a match that
everyone might be too young to watch it at the time. Well, everyone in the chat is, I think, including me. I watched it with my granddad when it was live, but I don't remember it. And then I watched it the year after when I was like 3. But if you haven't watched the SummerSlam 92 match, Bret Hart versus British Bulldog, yeah, you need to watch it, man. It's part of wrestling history. No, Dro, I understand, but there's no way Hulk Hogan's going to interrupt that triple threat match. It makes no sense. Bro, yeah, big facts, bro. Yeah. Mickey James going to go in. It's too early for some of these people, man. I don't think like if the Bellas didn't retire already, I don't think they'd be going in. I mean, they might come out of retirement. Same thing what I said about Edge. If you look at the Hall of Fame back in the day, was all people who had retired a long time, but obviously people are retiring earlier now and stuff like that. So, and Jazz is still wrestling, and she's still wrestling on Impact. So. I was just about to say they're not going to mention the Dynamite Kid. I'm certainly glad to carry on Davey's legacy. And every time I step foot in that squared circle, I know that he is there with me in spirit, alongside with the Dynamite Kid. But not only that. Yeah, Zen, I've heard of him. I don't watch anyone else's WWE content, no, man, because I don't want to be influenced by their content. I'd just rather do my own. But I do know who the person is. That match with us, I can't believe David. Do you know that David Boy Smith threw out that most of that match was drunk? Was he drunk or was he either hungover or was high on pills? And Brett had to carry him the way through the match, man. It was a great match. Oh yeah, that's not a rumor. That's that came out of her mouth. I seen it on the Renee podcast. It's just down to her neck, but she does want to come back. Same with Paige as well. Paige said that she's ready to come back, but she's worried. She's worried about her neck, even though it's been fine. And she said she's mentally worried, but she said once the mental barrier is gone, she'll be fine. Savage, what do you mean? I do not want. You said if Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil interrupt the triple threat match, I think I'd never want to see that happen, and it would never happen. I don't think. It's going to stay away from Sasha. Should be good. Yeah, Well, I'd say Morris, and I mean this from like in the most respectful way, because I do think that a lot of people get a hard time, and wrestling ain't the easiest thing, obviously, and you don't get to say when you get called up. People just call you up depending on how good they think you look. But I think that there's too much dangerous things in the women division for people like Paige and Nikki to come back right now. Because if anyone goes back and watches the Raw this week, when all the women were in the ring doing the tag team stuff, it was very, very sloppy. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't. Some of the bumps they take could be that. I mean, when Paige took that thing from Sasha before, she was crawling across the ring. She couldn't walk. So, I don't know. That's going to be retiring. She's I'm sure she's losing. Yeah, I think she's going to lose as well. The ratings will go up. The ratings will not go up if Hulk Hogan interrupts Roman Reigns and the triple threat match. I promise it won't go up. That's a business. Sasha Banks hate each other in real life. Yep, they don't like each other at all. I've seen the tweets. I do feel sorry for the way Sasha took the backlash at the time accident happened, but that kick to the back was a bit deliberate. Yeah, I think if that didn't happen from Sasha, I think somebody else would have hurt Paige. Because I don't think you kick someone knowing that's going to happen to them, whether they've got an injury or not. But that was, to be honest, I said it on this channel. That was when I thought Sasha, a lot of things she done was dangerous, even to herself. WrestleMania 32, Dallas, the dive what she done out the ring and landed on her neck. So I don't think it was on purpose, but she's way better now. Way better, Sasha. Hey, Nikki Cross, okay. What about AJ Lee? I love AJ Lee though. She's dope. Nikki, you know. Shout out to you, bro. You know, like that, bro. Listen, forget, you know, them way there, bro. You got to see the good parts of wrestling, man. That's dope. Yeah, about to have an but that's not in the UK, is it? Surely. No, it's not in the UK. It's not. What Nikki Cross was Page for a quick second. I see why you thought that, bro. Also said to watch Page try to regain. Alright, bro. It was one of the. I was so glad, obviously, that it was at a live show, so we didn't get to see it until we heard the news when she was better, or when she was. But if I seen that live, I would have been so scared.
It's cementing yourself in history. You know, it's such an honor to work for this company and be able to see the things and travel the world.
Braun Strowman loves this company, bro. I swear, man, this guy loves wrestling. Nikki Cross not seen in the ring for ages. Hope she's back soon. Yeah, I think she'll be back. Maybe to save her for the Raw after thing, you know, Mania. Oh, brother, shout out to you, bro. What you saying, bro? You good? Hope you well done. You know, like that. Fastest like the Brood FBI corporation should be in the Hall of Fame. They're underrated. No. FBI should not be in the Hall of Fame. No way. Neither should the corporation. I don't think so either. I don't think that. No. The Brood were dope though. But they were better. Arguably, the Brood were better when it was with the Ministry of Darkness. But no. The FBI shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. No disrespect to you. I was saying this to my son earlier that everyone shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I know what I said about the women's division. It's a little bit different because, let's be honest, they were used as sex objects and damn near porn for what they was used for. So, you know what I mean? The pay wasn't as good as the men. They were getting like 2-minute matches. So at least the least they can do is get their roses on the Hall of Fame. But nah, some of these like people are going to be telling me that the Hurricane should be going in the Hall of Fame soon. Like, bro, come on now. Ryan, all you've missed so far is JBL being inducted and Davey Boy Smith being inducted. Anyway, Mickey James should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Do you agree? Mickey James 100% will be in the Hall of Fame. She retired this year. Hey, Tujan from the Liger. If you don't know, you don't know. Go and, if you got the network, type his name in and go watch his matches, because a lot of the high flying stuff that you guys are watching now, what all of us are watching now, wouldn't have happened without Thunder Liger. And I watched him wrestle like a year ago. No, the year before the pandemic, 2019. Dope. I was having to think that Roman Reigns will win the match and still WWE champion. You know, like that. I mean, I don't think that Edge and Daniel suck, but you know. Nah, Tiny, no way. Why do they? Yeah, it's a bit mad still. Shout out to Game 21. Thanks for the love, bro. Thanks for the love. Thunder Liger is a bad boy, bro. But I was so into the high flying wrestling style when I was really young. So him, Psychosis, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. When I was a little, oh my god, I was. Thunder Liger, man. Can we get to do contribute to the business just as much as John Cena? That's a lie. They didn't contribute just as much as John Cena, but they should be in the Hall of Fame. You have to remove your hate for John Cena aside when we're talking about the Hall of Fame. Like, there's people that I don't like, but to say that they've done as much as John Cena is a bit crazy. Love Bob Holly though. You know what I mean? Hardcore Holly and that. And did you for sure look at that move, man? Yeah, he's not even. They're still playing the video package, but what a guy. Yeah, you're mad, bro. No Hall of Fame. Yeah, bro. What the heels stuff? Do you remember Gregory? Carrying the cruiserweight division. No, he didn't carry the cruiserweight division. He didn't. Shout out to you, brother. You know, like that. I'm speaking from Japan and that. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The mask don't hit the same with the suit, but you know, like that. Good shout. Thunder Liger's a bad boy, bro. It's the first time I've been nervous to speak, he says. He's honored to be in the Hall of Fame and to receive a Hall of Fame plaque and a ring. Oi, what a G. Oi, Game 21, thank you very much, man. I thought he was going to retain, but the way they've been making Drew look, I feel like he's going to lose. I want him to win though. Bro, I don't care if he's champion for a year. He didn't carry the division, bro. This is craziness. Carrying the division doesn't mean I had the belt. You know what I mean? That's like saying that Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode have carried the tag team division for the last 4 months. Bro, I always forget that they've even got the titles. Man carried nothing but a briefcase, you know, like that. How's the fans wrestling up there like normal? I can't see. I can't watch it, but RVD speech funny. He's cool. I think Drew's winning. Yeah, I can't wait to hear RVD speech, and yeah, everyone thinks Drew's winning as well. RVD might come out high, bro. I've been trying to learn other promotions in association with the first Jericho and the Brooks squad now Liger in Japan. I don't think Zen. I don't think that the Liger thing is due to New Japan. It's because he was WCW. And honestly, with the Jericho thing, it's people might not see it the right way, but this is business genius, bro. You know what I mean? Austin, everyone loves Austin. Jericho, everyone loves Jericho. They're playing the podcast following WrestleMania Night 2. So all these AEW fans who don't even watch WWE but love Jericho are gonna come over to the WWE network, watch the end of WrestleMania Night 2, and then watch the podcast. Ratings go up. There you have it. Business 101. You know them way there. Here we go. William Shatner. All right, listen, I tell you what, your contribution to Star Trek, big things, but contribution to WWE, man. I know one thing, and the people are gonna know. Hulkamania, it's over. Don't worry about Vanna White. You get me, the only undefeated wrestler, and Hogan. I'm proud to be it, because Ted DiBiase, that's what he paid me for, to keep you out of the tournament, Hogan. Jerry the King Lawler was a great heel. Another person I hated as a kid. Lashley versus Brock, pretty sure. Vince needs to book it and pay Brock Lesnar $500,000. Otherwise, he ain't turning up. But I know that Bobby Lashley wants to fight him. Yeah, well, he's in Japan and he can't speak English, so they cut that real quick. I don't know because the hurt they can have a few. RVD is definitely like in the match, you know, like that. You didn't just say that. Tell me you did not just say that. Booker! Listen, William Shatner's not, I think he's 92. Is he 92? He looks great, man. I seen him on hot boxing with Mike Tyson a couple of months ago. He looked great. 92 years old, bro. Man's running around and that. You know, them way there. Shout out to him. The man is a legend of life. How about that? You know, like that, Zed. Now, can you dig that, sucker? Tiny, you've just said the perfect thing. I've been saying this all week to my son. Michael Cole definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. He's been around forever and he's been killing it, bro. Michael Cole for Hall of Fame, you know, like that. Brother Nero says 90. Okay, 90. Fair enough, bro. Yeah, Michael's been there for time, bro. Beam me up, Scotty. You know, like that. Bare virtuals, bro. He's not even here. Yeah, big facts, badass, bro. Don't you think the irony of having Kane and JBL inducted without Farouk and Taker during the pandemic? I am so shocked that they haven't got Undertaker to induct Kane. I know, I mean, everyone's been inducted by Jerry, but I mean, you remember the last one? Remember the one before the pandemic when Bret Hart got attacked? And you know, like that Dash and Wilder was handing out some beatings. That was good times, man. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I would almost cancel Kane's inductee this year and put him in some because Taker needs to induct him, man. He's the best countryman. Rey Mysterio win the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Dope, bro. Anyone remember Michael Cole got ripped up in real life? I don't know if you guys seen it, man. He got into a proper lean shape and that. Brother, he comes in with. He should just come out with the mask and the suit on. Hey, ho ho, Miz and Morrison. I think Michael Cole. I think he did debut in '97, around like June or something like that. 24 years, Michael Cole's been there. Crazy. He didn't just say that. Tell me he did not just say that. What are you saying? He should be inducted for being raped by Heidenreich? Okay. Yeah, they destroyed him, bro. Dash was throwing in some jabs. Hey. Mustafa Ali looks great in this suit, bro. Yo, Mustafa Ali dropping lines about when he dissed all the legends before. Okay. These two are so annoying lately with their rubbish music. Who are you talking about, bro? Are you talking about Thingy? I don't know who you're talking about. No, bro, I'm saying people are judging him off that, which is annoying. Oh, okay, I feel what you're saying. I think people, hey, look at the Hurt Business, man. I love the MVP staying in character. It's a beautiful thing, man. People keep that, man. Oh, and Miz and Morrison, yeah, I feel what you're saying, Morris. It's getting a bit silly. Miz was so scared of Booker. Yeah, he was, man. Yeah, man. JBL Bobby Lashley days. Yeah, a lot of people do forget that, Tiny. Who we getting now, man? Legacy. Oh, Ray the Crippler Stevens. Yo, that power driver was mad. R.I.P. Pat Patterson. Hey, Brickhouse Brown. My granddad loved Brickhouse Brown, bro. They were dropping hella racist stuff on him in wrestling, though, in Mid-South Wrestling. Dr. Death. Yeah, till he got that boxing match and got his ass knocked out by Bart Gunn. Anyone remember that, man? Listen, man, if you don't want to see, just go and type in Dr. Death versus Bart Gunn in the boxing match, bro. I seen man get jabbed up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Booker T had lost the Booker from WrestleMania, his career would be over, but thank God he won the King of the Ring. Greatest king ever. Greatest king ever, bro. You know what I mean? Just above Macho King, but he's the greatest, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Mary Davies says Mad Bunny, you know, like that. Tiny Doc, King Booker and Queen Charmel. And like that. You know, it's pretty sad. You know, the wrestlers that like I grew up on from the 90s and stuff. How many of them are dead? I've seen a video on YouTube and it's just ongoing, and it's due to like painkillers and alcohol and stuff like that. It's a shame, man. I guess like taking them bumps and not having the right, the right healthcare and stuff like that. It's crazy. Hey, better twins, let's go.
Across reality TV and in business. They even made Daniel Bryan a household name. Let's take a look.
Diva Search 2006. This is what I was on about earlier. Brother Nero, Stone Cold won the King of the Ring as well. And Bret Hart. Yeah, big facts, Tiny. $2015 years, man.
Your stardom has risen even more with popularity in the show Total Divas. The Bella Twins. Stars of the hit show Total Bellas. Nikki and Brie. Bella!
Suddenly now you have all of these other women watching Total Divas. Getting to know these women through a television show. They generated an entire new audience with eyes on WWE. If Nikki and Brie hadn't gotten the fans this sort of piqued interest and showing that the women could do this thing in the ring, we would have never had such an easy transition into the point where we are now.
100%, Trish. 100%.
The women that held the glue of the evolution, I feel like, is the Bellas. They evolved. They've been here through the entire journey of all the women here in WWE. You know, to see where the Bellas got, from where they came from, their last legacy will be that they became leaders for the women, and they kind of ushered them out of the Diva era. They were such an integral.
That flipping women's Royal Rumble, man.
They have been incredibly successful as individuals.
Shout out to Ralph. Shout out to Ralph the Ace for the super chat. Thanks for that, bro. Let me just read your message, bro. Just so you know, they are controversial, but Demolition needs to go in the Hall of Fame, and so does Vader. I 100% agree, bro. I 100% agree. I met Demolition in London 2017, 18, Comic Con. Great guys, man. Great guys. But you're 100% right, Ralph. And Vader speaks for himself. Man, like Leon and that. 100%, bro. It's Vader time! Yeah? Shout out to you, Ralph.
This is an incredible honor to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, as well as to make history with Unicorn and mark the moment when two women are being inducted instead of just one. We have shared everything, from our mother's womb to the soccer field to this incredible career. That's right, Brie, and I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Man said they don't look like twins no more, you know. Zen, don't get me wrong, I was joking around about the John Cena thing with Nikki. I genuinely do respect them for the work. Nikki seems kind of, well, in my opinion, personally. That's fair enough, bro. I don't know why she would seem unlikable, but that's fair enough.
Okay, great. I mean, I think we all know who has the Bella brains in this family. Would you like me to ask you a geography question right now? Okay, wait, take it.
I will say though, with the Bellas, they're heading towards, well, maybe judging on what I've seen at conventions and stuff like that, their brand outside of wrestling is becoming bigger than the wrestling brand now. Because up until people started to take the women's division seriously, the run is really like 6 years. But if you see them reality TV fans, bro, like this is what I was trying to say to people when we're saying that there's no contribution to the division. Well, if you see the eyes, what they put on WWE from Total Bellas and Total Divas, I've seen the analytics. I've been in conference meetings and stuff like that, so I don't you know what I mean. Yeah, I believe so as well, Tiny. The thing for Lita and Trish though, they were around in a hard time for women, and if you want to start a family and stuff like that, have kids and all that business, you can't. At that time, you couldn't have stayed in WWE for too long. You know what I mean? But they done great. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. I ain't gonna lie though, one of the funniest things about Total Divas is John Cena. This geezer just didn't. Man was really walking around his house in a suit, bro. Man's got a cigar room and that. Everyone forgets that John Laurinaitis is their father-in-law. Bro, you might disagree with me, but I think they should push Liv Morgan like they did with Carmella. Nah, Tiny, obviously you haven't watched all my videos and stuff. I've been calling for a Liv Morgan push for over a year now. Don't get me wrong, the stuff that she should sharpen up on, but I thought Elimination Chamber 2019, was it? I thought she was great. I thought she was great in it until, she got ruined after. And I thought from there, and she done that video package when she was returning and stuff like that, and then it didn't go well. Then they turned her into a lesbian with Lana. Then WWE tried to act like it didn't happen, and then everyone thought she was going to be Sister Abigail. Then Alexa ended up being not Sister Abigail, but the woman in that. No, we spoke about this earlier, bro. I didn't hear it as a rumor. I watched the podcast with them on, and Nikki was talking about it. Brie's fine to come back anyway, but I think Nikki's got obviously the neck problems and stuff. So. I'm on the Irish Roberts, Nikki Bella. Yeah, man, the Irish Roberts. Serious, man. No, Nikki, Brie, 2004. Yeah, it was unexpected. The whole thing with this Stephanie McMahon thing, but some dirty slaps in that, I'll tell you that much. Liv Morgan is so good with Ruby. So glad they're getting a chance at Mania Tag Team match. Hope the Rod's got to win the massive. I don't want to shatter your dreams, man, because I believe that it went wrong when they split up and then got back together, because I think they could do stuff great separately. Ruby was pretty good on NXT, and I think Liv Morgan's got something about her that says with the right, I don't know what it is, right manager, right story, right gimmick, she could be really, really good. I actually like the whole Harley Quinn type, the blue tongue thing. She looked great. I think it was cool. But I don't trust WWE to put the titles on them. I just can't see it. And it's a shame, because if they don't win anything, then they're kind of screwed. Do you think Apollo Crews can still use the Nigerian accent when fans return? Do you think fans will laugh? I don't think fans will. I think the accent's great. He's not faking being Nigerian. So, his family are Nigerian and stuff like that. The accent sounds exactly how my Nigerian friends. In fact, it sounds a little bit stronger than this. But you know, like that. Man said it made Nikki look like she's more matured, bro. These lot are not that young, bro. I think they're like, what, they're 35 or something like that. They gotta be like 35, 36, something like that. Probably pushing higher than that, to be honest. These two stop doing that. And it's just love for the husband business, man. I'm like that. I don't really like the crossing of stuff. I didn't like when Seth and Becky crossed. I didn't like Daniel Bryan and Brie. I didn't like John Cena and Nikki. I never liked them things, to be honest. I mean, the only thing that works is Stephanie and Triple H, to be honest. Oh my God, the advert for NXT Takeover. He talked about women being in the wrong era for Trish and Lita, but have you heard the podcast from Lita? I have heard the podcast from Lita. But what I'm talking about in them being in the wrong era is not down to them wrestling. I'm talking about being treated properly, healthcare, that kind of thing, having to do the thing with Edge. Well, yeah, I just seen that you messaged, but yeah, I just said that. I mean, that thing with Edge was a bit deep, man, because obviously they had the thing with the Matt Hardy, you know, the cheating on Matt Hardy thing, and then Vince heard about it and put her in the thing with Edge on TV. It's a bit mad still, you know, like that. You get him out of the right squad. I think nobody, me and him, to me and him, winning the belts of mine. Yeah, you're probably right there, bro. So I can't believe that they put X-Box in the end of the Hall of Fame. You might as well put Scott Steiner. I mean, Tiny, that's what I said, because if you think about it, you can Why is Dana and Mandy Rose's tan so like orange? There's no need. There's no need for it, man. They don't need that. I mean, I ain't telling women what to do, but you know what I mean? They don't need that. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, I agree. Like the members in the NWO, Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan. If you're gonna induct the NWO, you put them in, because otherwise from that, there's about 25 members that's been in NWO. You know what I mean? There was Stevie Ray in NWO, and Shawn Michaels in NWO, and Big Show in NWO. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Man City, the great, yeah, you know, like that. Unpopular opinion, Mr. Perfect Run 2002 was a joke. Perfect, though. It's not unpopular opinion, it was trash. I'm so over the Naomi and Lana tag team already. Naomi is too talented, and Lana's quite popular, to be honest, but her underdog story was doing okay until like Nia powerbombed her through a table 9 weeks in a row. But Naomi's way too. You see how good Naomi was in the Royal Rumble? For anyone who doesn't know, Vince literally forced her to do it on TV backstage with Edge until tried to stop it from happening. Yep. Yeah, there's no need, man. You're always wondering it with these things, Morris, that somebody's made these women feel insecure, which is a sad thing. And then they've gone overboard with stuff. Shout out to Sheamus and that. Fella! You do nothing. I'm saying that she's not used her vision in the Charlotte G's rude. Oh my God. Yeah, I did hear the podcast. I keep saying I heard the podcast. I heard it, but I watched the video version. More was up to date on that. No. Allow the disrespect, bro. Allow the disrespect, man. Love all you guys in here. Jokes are not funny and that, but don't disrespect these people in the chat like that. You know what I mean? If you're talking about wrestling, sweet, but not the way they're looking. You guys are killing me because you keep putting stuff saying unpopular opinion, but nothing's unpopular. Everyone thinks this. Shayna's not yes, you're underutilized. She's not underused. She's underutilized. Big fat. Hey, Bad Bunny. Do you know nothing about women being injured? So just laugh. Yeah. Are we just gonna not like forget that Bad Bunny done that the Booker T song performance and Booker T just stood there, GI broing it for the whole song? That was terrible. That was maybe the worst moment of 2021, man. Guys, what are we gonna do if it gets to WrestleMania and Bad Bunny starts busting out some high flying moves, bro? Yeah, like that. Oh, the Warrior Award. Warrior. Into the cockpit, take control of the pilot, nosedive it into the ground. Tiny Duck, you didn't just say that. Tell me you did not just say that. Now can you dig that, sucker? Oh, would you look at that? All of the stuff that I was telling everyone Titus O'Neil does outside of WWE, well, in WWE, but outside the ring. No one wants to listen to me. Well, there's the proof. Yeah, Morris, I see this, man. I don't agree, but I don't agree for, like, it's a nice sentiment, but let's be honest, like, I don't know. I feel like there should have been some tribute to him. Well, he did get a tribute. I feel like there should have been a tribute towards him, and he did get a tribute. But I don't think he should have got, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. As long as we remember him, that's dope, isn't it? You know, like that. So glad David Cruz again. Chance at Mania is so good. Love his entrance, finisher, brilliant. Watch him to see Bad Bunny doing okay along with Logan Paul. Good impression. Hey, shout out to you, bro. And yeah, I agree, man. Priest, if you see my videos before when I was talking about Damon Priest on NXT, I love him. I didn't want him to come to the main roster yet because they want him being ruined, and I thought he could have the best entrance at Mania, but we'll see with that. Tiny Duck, do you remember Cesaro made Titus O'Neil vomit? I do. Listen, Titus O'Neil might have the best wrestling moment in the last 10 years because that Titus World slide, millions of dollars, you know, like that. I know it's sad that Shad died, aren't people? Why didn't people like Test Whisper and Mario get a tribute as well? Listen, on it, obviously, what we have to say is wrestling's moved on. Hey, millions of dollars, you know, like that. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. Anyway, hey, Miles remembers Brickhouse Brown, you know, like that. He's not even of my time, but my granddad loved him. Oh, this speech is dope, man. Do you guys know that about the story about Titus O'Neil's mom, man? I think Titus's mom was 12 or 11 when she gave birth to him. Absolutely crazy. But yeah. Yeah, what I was trying to say is obviously wrestling's moved on. the world's moved on with certain stuff and things are more acceptable and etc. etc. So I think that wrestling's had to become more global in the way they've treated certain things and situations. And I think it's just the timing of when back then till now. I don't think that would happen right now. Eric, allow me, bro. You know, like that. You know about, don't be talking about Uncle Titus and that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Eric Travis in the chat. Who's more funny, Eugene, R-Truth, or Santino? R-Truth, Santino, Eugene, in that order. R-Truth's a legend, man. Sorry, that took a much 5 seconds last night on AEW Revelation and when wrestling. Yeah. She did.
I started my Bullet Family Foundation because I've worked with so many great partners and causes with WWE and outside of WWE organizations.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a comfortable chair for these live streams and that because my sofa's comfortable, but after a bit, man, yo, ass cheeks dead out.
Amazing and beautiful sons, TJ and Titus O'Neil. I want to build a legacy that embodies mission, that invests in others with no expectations of nothing to gain in return outside of successful outcomes for the families that we serve. Similar to what I benefited from going to the Florida Sheriff Boys Ranch. Oftentimes, kids.
Yeah, Tiny, I saw that on I watched it on YouTube actually. Popped up earlier in the week. Yeah, she did say she enjoyed it. I can imagine though, and you know a fun fact about Santino Marella as well. Obviously the gimmick he played on TV, but it'll kick a lot of people's ass in real life, bro. This geezer's got black belts and all that, you know what I'm saying there. So there's no water green to you going to be screaming tomorrow, you know them way there. I can't do the green tea, bro. I can't do it. Big facts. yeah, bro. For real. Yeah, people do forget he done martial arts. He's got his own martial arts school and wrestling school, I think. But I know he's got one of them. I remember speaking to Pete Dunne on the phone, and he was in the car with Santino in Canada. Random conversation. Don't ask. But what a speech!
My vision is to build upon the incredible foundation of work that we started together, to continue to increase opportunities for families and education and children to grow in education with the help of our sponsors, our partners, and so many others to help give resources.
Who would have thought that like the Titus Worldwide gimmick is really Titus Worldwide with his charity work and stuff like that? Question Savage, is 2020 Hall of Fame still? I'm not watching Hall of Fame. I got 2021 plus to do Titus deserve it a lot trying to work. He does all the catering backstage and W. Nah, he does so much for the company. It's ridiculous. And yeah, this is the 2021 still, but this is the last part of it. And then we're going into 2021 now. Why doesn't Matt Riddle like Goldberg and Jericho? I know the story with the Goldberg one. He was tweeting out when Goldberg was having them trash matches. Riddle tweeted out some stuff. And then they started to go back and forth. And then obviously he bumped into him while Goldberg was making that documentary. But Riddle didn't have a personal thing about it, and Goldberg kind of, you know what I mean? And the Jericho thing, I actually don't know too much about it. I think people just don't, when you're an older wrestler, people need they demand a certain respect. And obviously Riddle, coming from the UFC, was not really like that, but hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. $millions. He looks like he wanted to cry getting that award, man. Shout out to him. And like Edge. Yeah, he did choose his words. What's new Booker T? And I would too. I mean, to be fair, it's funny because I watched the Hall of Fame podcast quite a lot with Booker T. When Booker T was speaking about Riddle, he didn't say anything disrespectful. He just said that he feels like the not wearing shoes thing like doesn't go well with the whole attire. I think he should start adding shoes to it, which is fair enough. So he didn't say anything that bad, but yeah, man. You want to talk about Booker T? Will see you in real life with us. You know what I mean? We've seen what happened with the Corey Graves and Booker T thing, so. He's showing a video package of McIntyre and Lashley right now, and this is actually a massive match, man. I want to get behind it so bad. Hopefully, they don't disappoint, and WWE do some good stuff, you know, like that. I'm gonna get tangled up in wires here, man. Why does it still say 2020 at the top? Brother Nero's killing me, man. Brother Nero, let me tell you something. When you're talking about a clique, you're talking about a group, you're talking about the Harlem Heat. And when we done with Lex Luger, we after you, Ho Hogan. Ho Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. NWO time. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, man. I mean, we know the story about Booker T and Batista. It didn't end well for Batista, put it that way. I'll tell you something, Morris Almighty Reigns. As you can see from the video package with the NWO theme, there's no 6 in the video package. That's the biggest. That's got to be the biggest brand. NWO, because people still buy T-shirts now. I mean, I just ordered another NWO T-shirt and I've got 3 of them already. I love the NWO red as well. Dennis Rodman left the championship playoffs, flew to Vegas, came out with NWO, smacked up Hogan with chairs, went back and won it, you know, like that. Morris, can you crop screen on WWE Network or nah? You can't crop the screen, bro. Carmen Electra and that. Man said he's got a little bit of time for Hollywood. Listen. Bing, bang, bang, bing, bang, bang. Not gonna lie, Hulk Hogan music bangs though. Anyone remember thinking Scott Hall's speech before, man? It's for the good guys. Morris, yeah, X-Pac is getting inducted. 4 of them in this one. Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, Nash, X-Pac. But trust me, if you ever get a quiz about NWO members, people ain't gonna mention Six. I'm sorry, X-Pac, I love you, bro, but not part of the NWO. Brother Nero, big facts. I'm back and better than ever. You know, like that. Nah, Morris, I spoke about this earlier. They're not gonna. Them NWO was fake, bro. Any NWO in NWO in WWE was fraud NWO, bro. Yeah, he did. That was quite young, to be honest. He is. Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Man, like Six and that. You can't be inducted into the Hall of Fame with DX and then get inducted in the Hall of Fame with NWO, bro. Pick a faction, you know, like that. Tiny, yeah, I do remember. I was watching it before this started. I don't think Scott Hall knows how good he is or how good he was. Every time I see him come out to a Hall of Fame, he looks like he wants to put all the praise on everybody else. But yeah, Brother Nero, big fact. No one thinks of Six. Morris is talking about the defaced title and that. Yeah, man, I've actually got that title as well. Xbox is heading up the speed straight away. Well, Six. It's big facts, man. He's the bomb. HBK into next week, I know. I do love Xbox though, no matter what. Yeah. Eric Travis, big facts, bro. Legends. Morris, whatever you're talking about, bro. I thank DDP for everyone, man. This geezer's had everyone in shape, man. Come on now, of course I remember X Factor, bro. Oh, Tiny, you must be living on Google search or something, bro. You're coming out with bare facts and that, but you know, like that. Hey, yo. Big facts, Brother Nero. Eric Travis, 100%, bro. Wrestling was so much cooler without social media. I saw something on social media earlier. What made me? It didn't make me mad. It just made me think that maybe I need to give up on some of the nostalgia stuff now, because I watched a video on Mandy Rose's TikTok and she was dancing with Dana Brooke, which is fair enough, them to a tag team. But then Lana and Naomi came into the video, and I keep seeing it from Nia and Shayna and Lana and Naomi, but at least on that video, Nia and Shayna always come in and push one of them out of the way or throw them out of the way. The video I seen earlier was all of them dancing together. Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Naomi, Lana, and I'm like, you guys are about to have a match at WrestleMania and you're dancing together. Sickening, man. They're all punching each other in the face on Raw. Anyway. Brother Nero, this isn't true. Make some noise, X-Pac. You think you can come on now. If that's the one, oh, you're about the X Factor theme. Fair enough. Before you're talking about the X-Pac. D-Generation X theme. Right, fair enough. I didn't see it properly. My bad, bro. Yeah, man, it's disgusting, bro.
30 years and Hulk now for 25. I can't believe that this NWO
Oh, is everyone forgetting that Kevin Nash was in John Wick? I watched Wrestlemania 98, but kind of got born in 2013. I just got very good memory in this. Nah, I'm only joking with you, Tiny. I know, I'm only joking.
80% of those people got NWO shirts on.
That's why back then, Savage, there wasn't no friends. Everybody hated him. Yeah, they did.
He's got his NWO shirt on. You say to yourself, well, man, this NWO thing is for life.
Hey.
When it comes down to it, the thing that made the NWO was the fact that everybody up here was WWE guys. So the WWE is for life. I've been on record of saying in different shoot interviews that we might not have been the Beatles, but damn it, man, NWO was at least Led Zeppelin.
You know, like that. Big Kev, Big Daddy Cool and that. Yeah? Nah, man, don't ever bring up the Eggman again, bro. Stop that.
Brothers, it's still alive. It's still well. You know what you gonna do, brother? That ended, man. That ended. And you know,
Sense tension between Hogan, Nash, and Pac and Hall. Nah, man, that X-Pac's got that thing as well, that podcast. They're all homies still. Especially Nash and Hall. They're best friends. Hogan's having his chat now. What you gonna do, brother? Do you remember the thingy, NWO, the LWO, the Latino Hall of World Order, the Eddie Guerrero one with the Mexican colors? Oh, yeah, I need to get that T-shirt, bro. Maurice, I told you, man, there's a mole in the chat, bro.
Thank God I never turned back because X-Pac on the team and rounded out our whole crew, brothers. And I mean, we were the bad guys. You talk about this guy being the bad guy, it rubbed off on all of us.
Agreed, bro.
We were lying, stealing, cheating, like Eddie Guerrero says, you know, spray painting everybody's car.
Yeah, it was pre-recorded, to be fair. That's what's making me laugh about the Thunderdome, because the fans are not cheering to these guys. They're not. The fans haven't seen this already. They're cheering to something completely different. Yeah, Tiny, that was a mad storyline, to be fair. Brother Nero, I agree. Yeah, 100%. If you've got a shop full of NWO merch, you can never be broke. That NWO title that Hulk Hogan's got in his hand is terrible, bro. That is too shiny, bro. Too shiny and too damn gold. I want it though. It's signed. Kevin Nash does not look impressed with the Thunderdome. Man, it must be horrible when you know the fans are not real. Well, they are, but they're from Raw. Yeah, Morris, you know they had to drop in the main man Titus, and you get me. You had to make a point of, well, we know why the point is. Big replica belt thing, Argos, you know, like that. Best Buy. Well, this Hall of Fame went longer than I thought, so the second one can't be as long. It didn't last long. The next one was just yeah, big facts. This time tomorrow, we'll be watching NXT Night 1, man, and I cannot wait. That one's going to be dope.
Voices of these legendary inductees grows louder through the time. I'd just like to say this is a day for all of us.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Yeah, class of 2021 is now. It's just showing the video package. Eric Travis, I cannot think of anything worse than this, what you've just said. Roman Reigns will kill him.
Tonight, we welcome these immortal voices into the Hall of Fame. Class of 20.
Kane, man, this is what I'm talking about. Wow, yeah? That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane! Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. Hey, look, it's Mighty Molly. You know, like that. Yeah, Miles, I agree. Give Riddle his first name back. Vince doesn't like two names, man. I don't know why I'm going with that. It's gotta be Kane! Yeah, Tiny, let's not talk about that. Stevie Ray, fair enough, but, you know. Hey, shout out Kayla, man. Kayla's the only person I know that wears makeup, looks like an older woman, takes it off, looks like a kid. Shout out Corey in his suit, though. Yeah, Goldust, man. Yeah, big fats to Kayla, man. Kayla's a legend, bro. Hey. RVD first person in. Let's go. I love RVD, man. Yeah, big fats Morris, bro. Man looks dapper still, you know, like that. Yeah, Raven, greatest hardcore champion of all time. More hardcore titles than anyone else.
Athleticism coupled with that daredevil streak. And when Van Dam burst into ECW, I was like, wow, there's something to it. It was his unmatched athleticism that immediately made him Philadelphia's favorite son.
Charlie Caruso's gone to ESPN. She was at the Hall of Fame though. She's at the Hall of Fame, but she's gone full time at ESPN now. Brother Nero. That's what I was trying to tell everyone in the live stream the other day. Everyone was saying that she's been sacked for being late. I'm like, come on now. You think she's been late and then she gets a job, full time job at ESPN? It was always going to happen. But shout out to Charlie Caruso. The Van Daminator in that year. Yeah, I agree, bro. I absolutely agree. RVD's so good, man. Yeah, man. Everyone's missing Caruso on this channel, bro. Obviously for commentating and work reasons only, nothing to do with anything else. The Nation of Domination was a good faction, bro. Great faction. I love the Nation of Domination. Even Owen Hart joined, man. You know, like that. Tommy Dreamer, hardcore legend. Sabu, hardcore legend. That Terry Funk. The Dudleys. What a moment that was, man. You know about that, man. December to Dismember and that. Yeah, Brother Nero, that other guy is, I don't know, man. He doesn't fit there at all, bro. Sandman, big, of course. Man, RVD and Kane, and then Kane got unmasked. I love RVD in the invasion angle as well, man. That was dope. Yeah, Brother Nero is still wrestling. Is he gonna come out or is he on video link? Ah! What is I? What is I? Hey, look at him, man.
This is amazing. What a complete circle of life I'm experiencing right here. It was 30 years ago that I had just finished up in USWA, or Memphis as we called it.
Shout out to the racist geezer in the chat. Just make sure you like the video. Yeah, you know them way there.
Such a hotbed for professional wrestling. 20 years old, had probably $100 in my pocket, and I drove down in a Ford Mustang that was held together by
Man like RVD, you know.
No insurance and had a stolen registration tag on the plate. The reason that I'm up here right now, being inducted into the Hall of Fame, is totally because of the response that you fans have had for me. It's because of the fans that I wanted to get into wrestling because I was a fan. I think about it
Yeah, Morris Race is going to chat. This geezer here.
when
You know, this piece of shit, you know, them like that, bro. Hopefully, you know, like that. Accidentally on purpose, trip and break your neck, you know, them way there. Thanks for the, yeah, just like the video racist guy. You know, like that. Shout out RVD and that.
I was thinking about, should I go through with it? Should I go home? Does my family need me? And it was a tight spot. And I decided to do
Yeah, man, RVD looks good, man.
and I chose not to tell anybody about it, about my situation. And I just tapped into their positive energy. And I felt so much love, so much excitement from everybody. It got me through. It got me through. It helped bail me out.
Yeah, Tiny, them, you know, them way there, bro. It's one of them ones, man.
Looking back at that,
There's problems for my man though. If for that geezer, if his missus, if his daughter gets a black boyfriend, wounds gone. You know, like that.
tickled to death to think that I could somehow improve people's lives. That somehow they could feel better.
Oh yeah, Maury. Sometimes it doesn't show up on your end because your end's from the YouTube side, isn't it? So,
See,
um,
do my thing. But I understand that.
minor.
Things in life that we go to change our energy. Things we have an affinity to that picks our spiritual vibration up. It's a tremendous honor to be inducted into the Hall of
RVD looks so proud to be put into the Hall of Fame. I love it, man.
to be put in with this prestigious group of legends that influenced me. It's amazing. I hope that
He's definitely a little bit high though, RVD. I can see his eyes, bro.
RVD and my story, my journey. I hope they think about individuality. This is a particularly great accomplishment because I feel like every step of the way it's all about choices. That's what life is. I had so many people
Yeah, Morris is high, bro.
because I was different.
As soon as he starts talking about spiritual vibrations, I knew what was going on, bro.
I had so many people who never understood me, but I just kept going. There's so many people that I have to thank. I guess I'll just try and go through a list here in my mind. Of course, I'd like to thank my mom and dad. Thanks for letting me find
Yeah, RVD punched Shawn Michaels in the face. He didn't. Like in real life,
graduate high school. Then golf to go to Michigan State.
Which is just that, yeah, he's permanently high, bro. Perfectly high. Eric agreed. Great speech.
Of becoming a
I'm like, but I don't remember RVD speaking on the mic. John Cena. He didn't speak much. A few backstage segments and that.
The Sheik for breaking me into the business, teaching me a really important lesson. And that's knowing when to listen to somebody
Big facts, Eric's.
and take in what they're saying and consider adjusting according to it. And when to just let it go in one ear and out the other. The Sheik made that very easy for me by saying, don't listen to anybody else. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. I think he was right. A lot of that, thanks to all the
Yeah, brother Nero, that's big facts, man. He was doing it quite a lot, bro. I've seen it at least 4 times, so.
In the first couple of years, they saw the potential to put me up against superstars I watched on TV, like Greg Valentine, Manny Fernandez, Robert Colby. When I was young and green, I gotta thank those guys.
Greg the Hammer Valentine, that guy was a little bit racist, I must say. He's a little bit racist, Greg the Hammer Valentine, you know, like that. Well, you see everybody do the frog splash. Yeah, man. Montez has got it on lock, though, I can't lie. Stone Cold RVD. Yeah, Tiny, Stone Cold RVD invasion. So funny. When Stone Cold thought RVD was the mole, and it was Kurt Angle the whole time. Oh, Morris. That's a cheeky question, man. If I take away nostalgia, I'd say RVD had the better frog splash. When I think of frog splash, I think of Eddie, but when I think about who's got the best one, the 5-star frog splash was a problem. And he used to do that thing where he turned sideways. Just give it up, man. RVD had the better frog splash, bro. Maybe Eddie had the more impactful frog splash, though. Yeah, Eric, big facts. Everyone loves Eddie, though.
When I get on the top rope and I look up to the crowd to get your support for that 5-star frog splash, I don't know of a better high.
I think we can think of a better high. You know, like that RVD. And yeah, Brother Nero, that's not even the worst thing. I've seen him call like I've seen him call Coco Beware a gorilla and stuff, but like it wasn't just talking about like a regular. Trust me, he was talking about some dodgy business. They're saying like people like him should be cleaners and not dressers in that way. Listen, this guy's too racist, bro.
This is definitely a victory for all of us.
Hey, RVD, man, with the speech, man. Emotional, you know, them way there.
If I could, I'd name all of you fans individually and thank you. I can't do that. I definitely want to thank the WWE Universe.
Yeah, Tiny, I agree. He is a bit crazy still. But in that evasion angle, man, as well, sometimes when people were injured, Austin was injured most of it. That's why he didn't fight that often, but he was so good.
The whole
Damn.
show.
RVD. You know, like that. What is that? What a guy, RVD, man. What a guy. Yeah, Morris, I don't know, man. It feels like the producers have told him to look that direction. It's probably for photographs, you know. Because if you go on the WWE website in about 4 or 5 hours, they'll have some sparkly looking photos. And you always wonder where did the pose come from. So they probably got told to look in that direction. But I know what you mean. It looks weird. Been trying to get the hookup for you guys from WWE.com to get some discount codes and stuff like that. But I don't know if we're going to get it before WrestleMania. Hopefully we do. Yeah. Big facts. I'm paying Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon was a big star in that angle, to be fair. This Hall of Fame has been amazing. Yeah, I've enjoyed it, man. I've enjoyed it. It hasn't been my best one, but it's weird without fans and without seeing the WWE stars in the crowd. That's the weird thing that they've done this year. They should have made like just put some rows of seats with the WWE superstars as the crowd, and then still have the Thunderdome, so they can pay their respects and that. I know no one's dead, but you know what I mean. What is Bianca Belair and Sasha doing on that video package, man? Like I said, bring back the graphics. They took our idea and then they ruined it. Yeah, man, I like the profile picture, Miles, man. You got that riddle going on, you know, like that. Bruh. Hey, you know, we got some like Baby Yoda, so I'm gonna call you Baby Broda. Yeah.
Looking lovely tonight.
Hey, Sasha looks dope, man.
Who are you?
Big fats brother Nero.
For me, besides everybody, I'm so thankful.
Anyone knows that Sasha stayed she's never been like overweight or anything, but she stayed proper lean since she returned.
Played a role into my career. When I was 6 years old, I remember going to the infant show and going up to her table and talking to her, and I was just so shy and so nervous. She's like, "Are you a model?" I go, "Me?" I go, "No, I want to be a wrestler one day." She goes, "Oh my God, you are going to make."
Tiny, I agree, man. Fit Finley was amazing. Hi, I'm Finley, and I love to fight.
People like Bailey and hear amazing stories of what she did for Beth Phoenix. I remember at the Hall of Fame and hearing when Beth talked about Molly Holly. All I had was
Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. We're going to be tired for NXT tomorrow. Make sure you get sleeping in the daytime.
Holly, I can do the same. So I'm just so thankful. Molly Holly.
Well, joined now by the Intercontinental Champion and Tampa's very own Big E.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous Intercontinental Champ and feel the power. It's Big E. Yes, it is. Who are these new interviews? It's popping up other than Greg Hamilton. Yeah, man. Where's Mike and Todd and Mike? Anyone remember that segment with Chris Jericho when he put Todd and Mike on the list for being the same person, and Kurt Angle couldn't hold it together? Ezekiel's action was he was a bit meh. He could pick people up for fun and that, but hey, Mella is money.
Tell us about her career that inspired you. Well, Molly Holly was ahead of her time. She was a trailblazer for the women. She showed women like me and more girls all over the world that you don't just need one thing. Because let's face it, Molly Holly was such a babe. She is still a babe, but she wasn't just a babe. She could go in the ring. She was talented on the microphone. She could do it all. And I think it's important to spread that message that you don't have to fit into just one box. You can be a babe. You can wrestle. You
Yo, what about with the tan man?
So you can't talk about women's evolution without talking about Molly Holly. Well, thank you, Carmella, and enjoy tonight.
I feel like everyone be wrestling in Cheetos and that. Bring on the next person, man. All these breaks and that. I want to see Kane inducted. I want to see Bischoff. Yeah, Morris, big facts, man. He looked like he wanted to kill someone. Come on, I think he was bad. The old one, he's much better. Yeah. Because, man looked like he wanted to murder someone, bro. Look, Corey's looking like, yo, I want to comment on my girl still, but let me stay professional. Hey, Mighty Molly coming up. Yeah, he was good in Lucha Underground, and hey, Eric, I know. That walk from Molly Holly, bro. She's the like Crash's walk. She was so good, man.
Molly Holly stood out to me with a genuineness and even the talent and athleticism that was
Yeah, I'm so happy that WrestleMania is gonna have fans. Does anyone want to talk about Stone Cold's beating of when Stone Cold beat up Molly Holly? Anyone want to talk about it? No? Okay.
In an effort to push WWE's women's division to greater heights, Molly Holly developed a new attitude.
pure, wholesome, and virtuous. Life Holly was just a technician in the ring. She could adapt fighting style.
With her new attitude and technical skills, Molly goes to the top.
Eric agreed. Yes, bruv. He did. He did. He used to announce him as coming to the ring, crash Holly in excess of 400 pounds, and he used to carry the weights with him, the scales. She's only young, isn't it? She's really young, man, but she's good. She's dope, man.
She really gave me confidence in myself to do better and to get to this level. To me, she was the woman that stopped it with the revolution. She was winning the HOF Championship. She was doing things not the way.
Yeah, man. Christian knocked her out and took that championship.
Molly Holly is a real special person. I'll be forever thankful to have her.
There's an entire group of women that are inspired by Molly Holly, not only to do the best that they can possibly do, but to give back and to lift other women up.
She was such an advocate, not only for me, but for so many women. Her legacy is going to be just what a genuine person she is and how good people really can make it.
Morris, I seen it, man. I saw it, bro. I don't think Trish was my favorite at the time. If everyone's talking about looks and that when I was a kid, it was Tori and Stacy. When I was like 11, it was 12. Tori and Stacy, and obviously Vince shares my taste. You know. Oh, please do the walk, Molly. Please do the walk. Oh, she didn't. She looks great though. Shout out to Molly, man. You know, like that, all the love and that. Dressed in a curtain, but it's all good. You look great.
Thank you so much for this honor. There have only been 2
Molly just out here not aging at all.
fall at Wrestlemania. One is the most influential
Yeah, Eric knows, you know, like that.
enter a wrestling ring. The other was Vince McMahon.
Nah, this is rubbish, bro. How old is Molly, bro? Because
The WWE
she looks the same, bro. I mean, I know I've seen her at Royal Rumble anyway, but
possible without the talent of the crew. From the first day that I walked backstage at the WWE, I knew
what? She's 43.
if we were all in high school together, I
Nah.
would sit with them at lunch. If I had a challenging day,
You know, like that. She's 43, bro. That's crazy. Crash Holly was the R-Truth of that, 100%, bro. She done everything the right way, man. I love what she done with the business because she wasn't out there breast out and all that business. You know what I mean? Some of the women had no choice to just, you know what I mean? They didn't, but she came to wrestle, bro. You know what I mean? And Christian knocked her out and took her title, so you know what I mean? She giving me the Big Bang Theory vibes, you know, like that. Bernadette and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes that haircut can make you look like a prison lesbian and that, but she looks good with it, man.
You, the fans, chose to graciously overlook my shortcomings, to forgive my moments of selfishness, and chose to focus on my good qualities, to uplift me.
Bum 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 bum.
And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Let's see, chat. No surprise, bro. Look at Tori and she's 49, I believe. Now Tori's 45, but still, she looks great as well. Personal trainer, innit? Bro, didn't want to get head. Yeah, she did get shaved. That's why her hair's so short still. She just decided not to grow it after that, but dope, man. To be fair, that's one thing I was taught from wrestling, man. People take care of themselves, man.
This is our shop, and we can do this together.
Bum 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 bum. I mean, if you want to talk about that, Stacey Keebler's 41. You can't tell. Lillian Garcia, yeah, man said it. Lillian Garcia is probably the one out of all of them. She looks exactly the same. She looks exactly the same as she always has. Hey, if you haven't seen the Rock promo with Lillian Garcia, the strudel, the people strudel, go on there and check that out. You know. They are dragging out this Hall of Fame minute with the adverts. Jeez, man. Montez always kills me with the suits, man. Yeah, brother Nero agreed, bro. She doesn't age at all. She doesn't age at all, bro. Big facts. Agreed. Montez is always sharp, and Dawkins has never got his beard shaped up ever, ever, ever. You know, like that, Morris. Like Dawkins, man, it's throwing RVD under the bus, bro. Shout out to Rey Mysterio looking younger than Dominic.
I enjoyed every battle that I had against Kane, and even till having disqualification matches and a couple world title matches. But nonetheless, RVD, one of my tag team partners, we came up with several tag team movers together. I enjoyed very much working on his side. I know my son had a couple of his action figures, so he can tell you a little bit more about RVD.
Okay, Tiny.
I really did. I have all the RVD action figures, and they always teamed up with my dad. And also with Kane, I had all his action figures, and I remember being in the crowd and hating his pyro, but loving him because it would terrify me. I'd be so scared because I never knew what was coming. It would just pop in the flames, and it was
Are you ready for SmackDown? Of course I am, bro. SmackDown just trumps Raw so much, man. Who we got next, man? I'm ready to see some. I came to watch Hall of Fame and they're giving me adverts and backstage, bro. You know, like that.
Standing well over 7 feet tall, he's a former world heavyweight champion and now uses his world of knowledge to help train a new generation of the Indian super.
Great Khali. What are you saying? Great Khali comes out and then Amos comes out and challenges him.
There is no way a single man can stop this giant Khali.
invoking fear in me.
Very few men have ever towered over the Undertaker. Khali's had rivalry with some of the greats. Everyone succumbs to the giant Khali vice grip.
And leading a trail of box-office superstars in the destructive giant's wake. Allowing the colossal monstrosity to capture the WWE World
Yeah, Morris, I agree, man. Tell you what, man, the Great Khali, bro, when he put that vice grip on Rey Mysterio, it was game over, bro. Yeah, big facts. Yeah, man. I saw it, man. The eye drops. Yeah, I was about to say that to you guys. He's a proper celebrity in India, like superstar. Shout out to you, Miles Jackson, bro. Hopefully you join us for the NXT.
Over the years, the great Khali has captured our hearts with his charm and charismatic personality.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. That's what the toothpaste says. Give me some.
All while paving the way for the next generation of Indian superstars.
I'll take Stacey over for discussion around. I think yes, gives away. Who would say for the PG era? Yep, brother Nero. I kind of knew that's you gonna. Fun facts, brother Nero. I agree 100%.
But now you can
Yeah, brother Nero destroyed him, man. But let's not talk about Great Khali and that Punjabi prison thing where we Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, cause you know like that. But what Trish Stratus and Miss Man did WWE was never, man, never. Oh, he's not there, man.
First Indian professional wrestler.
Trish, get on your knees and ball like a dog.
I feel so great. I feel so happy.
Miles, see you tomorrow for NXT, bro. Night one's gonna be fun. Yeah, Morris, it has, man, but he's only had 15 flipping years to learn. Man said for some reason, that reason is COVID. I mean, we know the reason, but ain't Great Khali in the Longest Yard movie, isn't it?
So, thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. And take care of yourself.
Unpopular opinion, but Great Khali's better than Andre the Giant, bro. I'll tell you that much. Andre the Giant, great person, shambles of a wrestler, bro. Yeah, he was, bro. Trust me. Oh no! But do you remember Nathan Jones? Apart from the team, he could have been the next Kane. Had a scary look on the size of bar. He was good, man. He was good. Didn't get to experience no promo skills from or anything like that, but he was good. Yeah, definitely, bro. I cannot wait for NXT, bro. The Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly match is going to be lethal.
And what a weekend we had in store. And what a moment we just saw with the great Khali being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Ranjit Singh.
Ranjin Singh, you know.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, Greg. First off, the great Khali says he's in the WWE Hall of Fame. I mean, come on. I mean, what does it mean? I can't tell you. I mean, what the great Khali, he's an inspiration to not just Indians around the world, but to everyone.
Bianca, this is your first Hall of Fame. How are you feeling? I'm just so excited. It's my very first Hall of Fame. I get to be here. I get to dress up. I get to see all the inductees. So it's just going to be an amazing night. You mentioned that Molly Holly is one of your
Yeah, I heard that as well, Tiny Doc. Nah, Khali can't travel because India's on the ban list. Ranjit Singh lives in America. Oh my god, man. Looks like Jimmy Snooker. R.I.P. Jimmy. Hey, he does, man. But let's not talk about Jimmy Snooker because there's some stuff that we don't know about Jimmy Snooker. You know, like that. Bianca Belair looks great, man.
Our next inductee has been a titan of the music industry for decades. As part of Black Sabbath and
Ozzy Osbourne's about to get put in the Hall of Fame, man. This is unbelievable.
A true WWE fan through and through. Let's take a look at the Godfather.
Yeah, he was in prison for 10 years. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne's from my neck of the woods, man. Like, he came from around the corner from me, but trust me, Hall of Fame, madness. Sharon! Sharon! Agreed, he was a shambles of a wrestler, bro. He just looked like he was going to hurt someone in real life. I'm a massive Ozzy fan. I'm going off on the crazy train. Shout out to Alan, bro. Why is he going into the Hall of Fame? Because the celebrity of Hall of Fame is just, nah. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. Tiny, once again, it's not an unpopular opinion. It's not. The goal was the best, bro. Although Goldberg on WCW spear was pretty, it was a dope spear. But the ring always felt smaller on that.
This crazy train welcomes Ozzy Osbourne into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Also, not an unpopular opinion. That spear is a shambles, bro. It looks like it's hugging your ribcage, you know, them way there. Ozzy Osbourne's not here either. What's the point of this Hall of Fame? No one's here. And no one cares anyway, bro.
So much to be doing. It's an amazing award. I don't deserve it, but thanks anyway. It's all about the fans, really. I mean, our fans are keep us alive, man. It's all about them. I want to thank Vince McMahon and Triple H. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Another advert. Okay, WWE, you're killing me now. You're killing me. It's actually killing me that much. I need to check who's left to be inducted because I just want to see Kane be inducted at this point. Kane and Eric Bischoff's the only people left now. Bro, when this stream finishes, I'm going straight to bed. I'm not even that tired. I just want to lie down, man. But no, Tiny wasn't. Undertaker had some shambles ones, but Big Show used to go down to one knee. I hated that, man. Flipping showstopper and that. When in his early days, it used to be dope, but more ads just like I've been doing a Raw talking to. It's so ridiculous, man. It's ruined ruins the experience. Ed needs to get a Ed should probably have the clothesline from Hell or something because the spears is not it.
Trained by the great Vern Gagne, Dick the Bruiser debuted in 1955, pulverizing every unlucky opponent, quickly rising to become one of the squared circle's biggest attractions in the 1960s.
Can you imagine how many dangerous bumps they took back in the day? Like in the 50s.
Successful promoter for 25 years. With his famous tough guy persona, the Bruiser left an indelible mark on the world of sports entertainment. From 1973 until the mid-90s, Pez Whartley competed in every major wrestling promotion, from Rick Martel to Big Boss Man, Mr. Perfect to Ric Flair. Whartley squared off with the biggest stars of the era. A natural entertainer, Pez Whartley will always be remembered for his strong.
Yeah, Brother Nero should continue to use that, to be honest.
Buzz Bulldog Sawyer was never afraid to tap into his wild side. Sawyer was best known for his
I do remember R-Truth's debut. He was K Quick then, though, wasn't he? It wasn't it didn't come out to the name R-Truth. It was K Quick. He used the I think it was like a salmon color baseball jersey on. I remember it, man.
entered the ring featuring a fully enclosed cage for the first time in history. Known as one of the best brawlers of his time, Buzz Bulldog Sawyer's legacy lives on in his willingness to put his body on the line. A true pioneer in women's wrestling,
Ethel Johnson, you know.
it wouldn't take long for the world to catch
Surely at this point they can't be having like first African American anything, man. Everything should be equal by now. Jesus. So used to that's true. Coming off the ropes with quick pin and count shambles, thank God the pin. Oh, I know, man. Remember back in the day when the body slam was a finisher, bro? Jesus. Yeah, they were rapping together until Road Dogg got released. Yeah, man, I remember. R-Truth was there in 2002, I think. He was there for the invasion angle. I remember being in the room with Classy Freddie Blassie. He was in the room next to Kane and Undertaker. He's been there for ages, R-Truth.
Congratulations to the 2021 Legacy Hall of Fame inductees.
Come on, give us Eric Bischoff now and end with Kane.
This is an official announcement.
Coach 77. No one's introducing anyone. It's Corey Graves and Kayla Braxton for everyone. They're not doing the other people inducting them this year. I've seen this McIntyre and Bobby Lashley advert about 7 times tonight. And then when you click on YouTube, because they'll just give me the advert and all of it as well, man.
Congratulations to our legacy inductees into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Our next inductee is someone who changed the business in his own way. One of the driving forces behind
All right, man. Eric Bischoff time now. Tiny Duck's killing me with his unpopular opinions, bro. They're not even that unpopular.
whether you love him or you hate him, you have to respect him.
Eric Bischoff, Stephanie McMahon, the kiss, the incest kiss.
entertaining knowledge behind it. Bischoff didn't just call the action, but would call the shots in World Championship Wrestling.
He started the point time announce, and he ended up with
Oh my god, man, brother. Morris, stop, man. I know exactly what you're on about as well. As if you called her Dana Brooke, man. You're killing me, bro. The 2016 was better. No way. I've never heard anyone say 2016 was better.
Started it all and began a war.
Man! My God! Gene!
It was younger Bischoff take over the world. He was there. He was calling out all stops. Blurring the lines of reality. Unapologetically crossing the line.
giving away the finish. Started 2 minutes before Monday Night Raw.
I took every one of his stars. You name them. I took a pyramid of bigger stars.
It was a low blow. But hey, man, the dude was committed to make WCW succeed. They kicked our ass for 2 years.
Kid just 2 years and he sacked Stone Cold as well, man.
Controversy creates cash.
And nothing created more cash than the emergence of the most notorious group in sports entertainment history. This guy here was the foundation of the WCW. Now he works.
Shout out to everyone in the chat who's made it this far, man. I know it's not as exciting, man, because we're reacting to people talking, but shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Oh yeah, Tiny Mr. Kennedy was dope, man. Mr. Canada! Canada! Better than ever.
Driven by an unmatched ambition to entertain, Eric Bischoff landed in the most unlikely of places.
I had a mad crush on Stephanie McMahon when I was a kid. What the hell, man? Talk to me about 12-year-old Savage, bro. And Stephanie McMahon. Problems.
To Bischoff's very last moment on screen, a poetic ending to a war free.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Morris. You know, like that. I ain't gonna speak on it. She might slip into the chat, the NXT chat tomorrow. You know that. She said she'd be somewhere. Yeah.
Mastermind to general manager.
You know how these Spurs fans move, bro.
But Eric Bischoff did not make as significant an impact on this industry as almost anybody else in its history.
Not only did controversy create cash, but an unforgettable career. A career that becomes Eric Bischoff into the WWE All of
Shout out to Eric Bischoff, man. He deserves it. Big facts. Everyone thinks I know it all now with social media and stuff, but back then, you just had to take it on face value of what was going on, and he done this thing, man.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. It truly is. But I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to waste a lot of time because I was told I'd only have 3 minutes for this speech. Did I just say 3 minutes?
Eric.
Yeah, who did I know 34 years ago when I jumped in my car and headed over to Bert Gagne's office in the AWA in Minneapolis that I was a about to embark on a lifelong road trip. And the first leg of that journey in Minneapolis, it would allow me to learn the fundamentals of a business that
Yeah, big fats man. Umaga RIP for real.
only got to experience from a distance as a fan.
Tiny, why do you keep saying people forgot about these rivalries, bro? Which people are you speaking to? They literally show these adverts and clips on WWE YouTube channels and stuff all the time. Killing me with this one.
An amazing opportunity that would change my life forever and the lives of my family.
I don't think people forgot. I think a lot of people who are watching wrestling now wasn't watching it then.
Explore the limits in my imagination. But like any great road trip, it came to an end. Or so I thought. Until one summer morning, I was in my office and the phone rang and I got invited to go on another journey. This one more improbable, not improbable. I thought it was
Nah, man, Tiny, whoever you're speaking to, if you speak to proper wrestling fans, bro, they don't forget them things, man. If you're speaking to people who, you know, part-time wrestling fans or casual wrestling fans, then yeah, of course they're not going to remember it.
giganteum humerus,
R.I.P. Rosie for real, man. Big Romans, bro.
Latin word, Latin phrase. And it
Yeah, he does, Morris.
roughly translates to standing on the shoulders of giants. And I've realized that all of the amazing things that I've gotten to do, including standing here in this moment,
Yeah, Tiny, man. A lot of people don't know about certain people like Ken Shamrocks and them man there, but it's not about people won't know that because it's about who made who. It doesn't matter who made it, who done it first, or who done what, man. Who made it more popular, you know, like that. And Kurt Angle definitely made it more popular than any other person. It's iconic to him, so it's fair enough.
I want to thank the giants.
But you must be talking to people who ain't proper wrestling fans for sure, though. I know that much, man.
And those giants are the people that had taken this industry we love from what was once a traveling circus or a sideshow as a part of a traveling circus to become one of the most powerful forms of entertainment anywhere in the world.
Yeah, Brother Nero's facts, bro.
And it's those giants that we have to give thanks to. And I want to thank each and every one of you people. I say that sincerely. I want to thank each and every one of
I don't think that Kurt Angle's didn't, to be honest. Kurt Angle put all kinds of emotion into his ankle lock as well. Now, obviously, everyone knew that Ken Shamrock was doing MMA stuff and that as well, so that made it more legit. But
It's been one
trust me, it's not about the first person to do it, man. It's like the Lou Thesz press. It's literally named after the person who done it, but everyone associates with Stone Cold and always will. It's simple, isn't it? The rock bottom and the bookend. Rock bottom. You know what I mean? Another advert. I ain't gonna lie though, the music that Bad Bunny comes out to is his theme music, that song from his album. The beats, it's serious. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Mr. Morrison. I feel like the whole world made this tag team match before these lot did. All I know from Bad Bunny is that annoying. Oh, Seth Rollins in the fire outfit.
Induction ceremony with former WWE and Universal Champion Seth Rollins, who's excited to be here tonight and looking
Morris is. Yeah, I agree, bro. He's definitely leaving after Mania. People don't know how big Bad Bunny is, man. I mean, actually, people do know. Some people don't. But in music terms, this geezer's a global superstar. So he's actually bringing faces to Mania. But he will be gone after WrestleMania, and then we'll get Damian Priest killing it. It's dead for real, bro.
And you mentioned your suit. Let's talk about it a little more.
The drip. I told you, I'm on fire. Don't touch me. You get burned, girl. No.
I just heard Seth say that his suit was drip. And now I've realized we're all entered into the new world.
Kevin, we just heard from Eric Bischoff. Any thoughts or degrees this kid or upcoming superstar that you have any place in him?
Kevin Owens dressed like he made no effort. You know them way there.
So I wasn't fond of Eric Bischoff, obviously, growing up as a fan. But then I remember him showing up on WWE television the first time, like it was yesterday. I flipped out. I couldn't believe my eyes. I remember my dad was in the house when it happened. I was screaming my head off. Kindly asked me to refrain from losing my mind, but because that was his moment. After everything Eric had done in the industry, but also, basically almost taking down WWE. Right. That's a pretty incredible legacy. And then for him to show up on Raw and to be such a vital part of Raw and SmackDown for a really long time, he obviously really deserves.
It literally looks like they just woke up Kevin Owens and he put on a suit jacket.
I'm really happy for him because, funny enough, as much as I disliked him back in the day, after getting to work with him for a little while here in WWE, he's now genuinely one of my favorite people to talk to.
Yeah, brother Nero, Tiny's killing me, bro. Every sentence he said has been he keeps saying it's an unpopular opinion, but they're all very popular. That's the reason why everyone wanted him back. Hey, King Corbin.
Era to the wrestling. He created this competition that elevated every superstar throughout the entire world in this Monday Night Wars and all of these things that he did. And he wasn't afraid to hurt people's feelings when he did it. And I think that's something that I go out there and try to do every night. If I hurt little kids' feelings or people sitting at home watching my couch, if I make them angry, I invoke this emotion. He's a guy who's
Baron Corbin's killing me, man.
Well, thank you so much and enjoy tonight.
Oh, is this Warrior Award? So I forgot that there's two of them tonight.
Now tonight we've honored superstars that have entertained us and put smiles on our faces for years. But our next award goes to an unsung hero of WWE. The Warrior Award is presented in honor of the Ultimate Warrior and is awarded to an individual who has shown unwavering strength and
Yeah. I think you might be right, bro. I think that's what. Hogan, we coming for you now.
As part of the 2020 class, we saw Titus O'Neil honored with the Warrior Award. But tonight's winner may not be as well known.
Owens is dope.
Award is presented to a very special member of the WWE Universe who embodies the spirit of the Ultimate Warrior. Compassion, courage, and perseverance are the virtues exemplified. Titus O'Neil, who soldiers on in his tireless efforts to make this world a better place for everyone. This year, the Warrior Award goes to an unsung hero within the WWE family.
No, they haven't inducted Kane yet. Who got the best suit tonight, Savage? I'd go with Montez. Montez's suit was sharp.
A brilliant adjudicator, Rich served as a criminal court judge for over 30 years in New
Brother Nero, unpopular opinion. Bray Wyatt's better than Husky Harris.
York Athletic Commission, an organization with complete
later went on to play a key advisory role within the company.
The greatest heel of all time to me is not Muhammad Hassan, it's Vince McMahon.
Rich remained at the forefront, playing a crucial role in WWE's evolution into what is today known as sports entertainment. In the rock and wrestling era, Rich was instrumental in transitioning the regional promotion to a national mainstay. Although Rich preferred his role behind the scenes, as a court judge, he's also performed hundreds of weddings, but none more memorable than this one. From Somerset,
Hey, Miss Elizabeth, man, what a woman.
that's Rich Herring, the officiant for the greatest
Kevin,
WWE history.
there's probably about 20 minutes left, I think. We've got, we're doing a Warrior Award now, and then we've got a Warrior Award, and then we've got Kane, and that's it. I know we're probably doing Goldberg is better than Gilbert. I don't know about that. Gilbert might be better still. I'm only joking. I know what you mean, bro.
For those of us who know him, it was no surprise that Rich played a key role in aiding the Warrior family through their personal tragedy with the passing of the Ultimate Warrior. And to this day, Rich has remained a figure of hope.
That Ultimate Warrior passing away was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, man. This geezer literally came on Raw and then he was gone.
From rock and wrestling to the new generation, to the Attitude Era, to ruthless aggression, and now the present day. For 51 years and counting, Rich is known within WWE as the problem solver.
Big Rich, you know, man. 51 years in the company is madness. Absolute loyalty, bro.
Honest, loyal, tough as nails, and above all, respected.
Congratulations, Uncle Rich. I cannot think of anybody who's
You know, I remember when Paul White died in WCW and Hulk Hogan threw him off the roof.
Congratulations on the Warrior Award. I am so happy for you. No one else deserves this award more than you do. I adore you so much.
Yeah, man. To this day, bro. To this day. Nah, to this day, bro. That was weird, bro. It was very. Man was talking about every man takes his last breath and every heart takes his last beat, and then the day after, last breath, last beat, bro, and he was gone. Crazy. It's almost like he knew what was going on. Probably about his heart or on the heart. Yeah, exactly. Kevin, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow for NXT, bro. I'm not doing thingy this week, Savage Talk on Thursday, because obviously we're doing NXT Wednesday, NXT Thursday. So yeah.
I wish you were here tonight to help celebrate the presentment of this award. As you know, it means an awful lot to me personally because of who it represents.
It's a good week for me to be doing these live streams, though, man, because once it's over, the gym's open back up in the UK for me to go from Monday, so that'll be nice. And then we'll start adding some new things to this. Yeah, we'll be adding some new stuff to these streams, and hopefully get some interviews on here as well, some unboxing videos. Trying to get some, like I said before, I'm trying to get some discount code for you guys for some wrestling places. Couple in contact with a few at the moment who want to work with us, and then WWE as well, obviously, Wrestling Crate and stuff like that. So just stay tuned for that, guys. Yeah, it did, man. That's what I was on about, bro.
Thank you all. Thank you for yesterday
You know, like that. Come on, Kevin. Remember?
and tomorrow. With my gratitude.
Miles Jackson returned, but we know like that. Come on, man. Kane. Another WrestleMania advert. Oh my god, man. Hey, man, like Edge, the rated R superstar, you know, like that.
I know what it means to perform into the person. I know what the Hall of Fame signifies. I know what it represents. I know how I felt that night. Butterflies, and you want to make sure everything goes well. I'm super excited for this class. See Molly Holly go in, who is so instrumental in Beth's, my wife's journey to get here. So to see her get her props and for everyone to realize what kind of person she is, not just a performer that you see on stage, I think that to me is really important, and it makes me so happy. And Bischoff, just everybody. But then I get to Kane, and the man behind Kane, Glenn, is one of my best friends. So to see a guy like that, who, if I could say, if there's one person.
Yeah, you know, like that Morrisburg, that looked like he come from a couple charity shops and that, yeah, quick Primark thing and that, quick JC Penney's, yeah. Man got that Walmart suit on. Oh, Bailey looks good still. Bailey kind of thick though, I ain't gonna lie, still, you know that. She kind of, yeah.
He's 7 foot tall. He wears a mask. He's scary. He's got the flames. He's got everything. But to me, I thought it was special to watch him just because my brother thought he was so cool. He still does. I told him that we were doing this Hall of Fame inductions day and that I would be talking about Kane. And he wanted to say, "What's up, Kane? Hit my brother up. His name's Jeremy. Text him or something." And I just love everything that he's done. He's very easy. One of the coolest big guys to me. And for me,
Yeah, brother Nero, that's what I'm saying, bro. And the camera ain't showing it now, but Bailey kind of fixed though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, oh no, I've known that since NXT days. Still, the bottom half, yeah, a little bit, you know, like that. And she definitely look like a grown woman now, man. She's got rid of them stupid pigtails and all them things there, you know, like that. Bailey bodies and that.
and that brings us to the final member of the 2021 Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Bailey's just like hit my brother up, you know. Man's like, listen, I'm the mayor of Knoxville, allow me. Here we go. It's gonna be Kane. It's gonna be Kane. No. Yeah, that would have been funny still. Team Hell No and that. Brothers of Destruction. RVD and Kane. Kane and X-Pac. Kane and Lita. Yeah. Katie Vick. They need to play the finger, man. The slow chemical. Slow every time. The one of the world is gone. I know for sure. All the wonders that I want are found in her. You know, like that. Yo, that was a quick Michael Myers thing, you know what I mean? Man, his Xbox been yeah. Brother Nero knows. I didn't think you'd get that reference, bro. Tory, Kane, he touched me. No. Morris, slow chemicals before my time, bro. It doesn't matter, man. That is one of the greatest WWE themes of all time, bro. I do remember the podcast a few weeks back, and Kane said his favorite tag team partner was X-Pac. Yeah, man. Remember when Kane was out here yo. I ain't gonna lie, the way WWE done some of these stunts when I was a kid, bro, somehow they pulled it off, man. You know, like that. Oh, God, Zack Ryder used to get it back in the day, man. Man like Kane, you know. Oi, shout out to Lita in the wedding dress and that. Because you look, remember when Lita started to look like that when she was Edge and that? She was looking real rated R. You know, man. She was looking rated X. You know, that Lita was my yo. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that was when the X-Pac heat started for real, bro. I can't lie, I didn't like seeing some of the segments between Kane and Daniel Bryan. It wasn't my thing, man. Funny now though, but it wasn't my thing at the time. Yeah, good times, man. Yeah, let's not talk about even John yet. Yeah, he was one who was just took it. He just took one for the team every time, man. Because some of the segments just should have destroyed his character, and he didn't. Especially concessions, Kane. Leah should have stayed with Matt Hardy. Yeah, man, but Edge made sure that, you know, quick cheating thing, take your misses off you and that, and then put an angle on your face, you know, like that. Oh, yeah, R.I.P. Katie Vick, man. It was dope, man. Snitsky deserved it, though. Man was making people out here lose babies, you know, like that. Does make you wonder about the morals of the people who are doing creative, and some of the stories we've had. Is he going to be here? Please be here. Yes. Yes. Please. Kate's here, bro. Yeah, it's crazy that she ended up with Beth. There he is, man. The big red machine. No pyro. For one last time. Come on, man. Got his mask on the... Yeah? It was definitely Snitsky's fault. Nah, man. Slow chemical, man. Ain't that mask supposed to be in Stephanie's office? What, on? Hey, man.
Standing here, I had the same feeling that I often had throughout my career. What the heck am I doing here? Things like this don't happen to people like me. I'm a farm boy from Missouri.
Yeah, that mask is dead. And the crowd is not really laughing at him. They got told to laugh. Man deserved at least a proper fund of them. You know, like that.
Because I've always been surrounded by wonderful people, starting with my parents. When you think of good, decent, hardworking people,
Shout out to Kane's parents.
you think of folks like George and Joan Jacobs. My mom and dad have always been my biggest fans. Even throughout the For instance, my mom loved Isaac Yankem DDS. I think the reason is because she always wanted to dance them.
Nah, Isaac Yankem was trash, bro. You know, like that. I got the figure though. I got the elite figure. Yeah, that's about to sell for some money in the day. You know, like that.
Simply, I raised Kane. Pure genius. Then there's my own family.
Yeah, bro. Isaac Yankem was booty cheeks, bro.
Best kids.
Dead June Hinge never got rid of Slow. Slow Chemical's the best theme, bro.
WWE superstar.
Yeah, he did that. I was seen it when it played.
Ball games and dances. If I have one regret, that's it. And also all the time that I missed with my beautiful wife, Crystal. Marriages don't often last that long in our business.
Yeah, he was in 2001, bro. Man was on the steroids, bro. You know, like that.
I've had some great tag team partners in the ring, but none of them hold a candle.
Yeah, he was fake Diesel, man. It was a myth, bro.
When it comes to my wrestling career, there
And then Luke Gallows was fake Kane.
are
Fake Kane was booty cheeks, bro.
enough of these things to realize that brevity is a virtue. But there are a few people that I do need to recognize. People most responsible for helping me get into WWE to begin with are my friend from back home, Mark Morton, along with Dutch Mantel, Jim Cornette, and Jim Ross. All who played crucial roles.
Jim Ross, legend.
Thank you, and sorry I take you back by saying you were fine.
It's gonna be Kane.
Is a complex organization which relies on literally hundreds of individuals, all with different and unique expertise and talents to operate smoothly. If it weren't for all the folks behind the scenes,
May 19th, May 19th, May 19th, May 19th. What is this? Bro, listen, that is the best advertising I've ever seen for a movie, bro. When I realized the movie was coming out, bro, See No Evil, May 19th. Madness.
our drivers like my buddy Daryl and all the other
Oh, the Kane and Rooney, you know, like that.
go night in and night out.
Oh, man, I remember this, bro.
So successful.
I remember. I haven't seen. Yeah, man. Kane and Rooney, bro.
Thanks to everyone who makes all of us look so good. From the supremely talented camera operators to the people in the people in post-production, and to my friends who yell at me a lot from the grill. I can assure you that right now they are screaming for me to go home, and I can't wait to get back there to learn how to set the business back 20 years. A special thanks to the Nikki Tyson Mafia, Jason, and Tina. Thanks to my brothers and sisters who put on tights and lace up boots. It was an honor and a privilege to perform with all of you. You are, in my opinion, the most talented, the most versatile, the best entertainers in the world.
Hey, Kane with the speech, man.
You put smiles on faces, and the world is better for it. And of course, I would be remiss if, on behalf of Kane, I didn't thank his WWE family. Kane's daddy, Paul Bearer, and his brother, The Undertaker.
Yeah, Kane deserved Undertaker to be there. Some special red lights on and some. Actually, not the red lights. I had enough of that with the Fiend, but
Undertaker was actually before my WWE career started. It was at the Smoky Mountain Wrestling's Super Bowl of Wrestling in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. Ironically, the Knox County Mayor's office looks out over that very building.
yeah, man, they took him out for about 7 weeks in a row.
1995, in front of 5,000 people, The Undertaker, accompanied by Paul Bearer, defeated Unabomber, accompanied by Al Snow, via Tombstone Piledriver. The first of many times The Undertaker dropped me on my head. On the day that I heard about this character, Kane, I knew that my life would change. I mean, working with Undertaker and Paul Bearer, that was like joining the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. But I could never imagine where the road would lead. The Undertaker
Kane saga is the greatest story WWE has ever told.
Big facts. Kane's had one of the greatest careers of a wrestler you can ever have, man.
2 decades of drama, conflict, betrayal, reconciliation, reunion, and then betrayal again. A couple WrestleMania matches and the formation of the most dominant tag team ever. Along the way, we traveled millions of miles together. We made a point of pushing Paul Bear's.
Yeah, man, threw him off the stage. Bad, man.
To me for 3 days because I was late getting back from the gym and he missed going to his favorite Mexican restaurant before the show.
Hilarious, man. Okay, 2015 would actually look like Brother Pro, don't you think? Yeah, man, it wouldn't look far off, bro. Started with the feed red light, especially with that. The problem with that red light is you just couldn't see the wrestling. Even if the wrestling was good, I couldn't tell.
All of that because a guy named Mark Calloway believed in a guy named Liger.
The wonder of the world is gone. I know for sure.
Finally, I'd like to thank all of you, the WWE Universe. For 25 years, you've been part of my life. Much of that time has been a constant blur of shows, flights, car rides, and hotels. To get to the next town to do it all over again. Now that I have time to think of I finally realize
Laura to the fiend, no, it's
and none of it
yeah, exactly. It's not.
without you.
I would have preferred like smoke or something, just random smoke to fill the arena. Not like the Undertaker to come out from the ceilings, maybe.
Greatest satisfaction is when someone thanks me for giving them years of entertainment. No. Thank you.
Fun facts, man. One of my best friends is the biggest Kane fan on the planet. No one will ever be able to beat this guy in anything to do with Kane. Kane is his guy, bro. Kane tattoo sleeve, Kane mask, Kane figures, Kane everything, bro.
And someone like me, farm boy from Missouri, without any exceptional natural gifts or talents other than a good work ethic, determination, and the stubbornness to never quit.
Nah, Eric, it's not that mad. He was only Kane the Undertaker for like one day.
Before finally discovering something that he was really good at and becoming an internationally known entertainer. And after that, mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, the best place in the world to live, work, and raise a family. And then finally, ending up in the WWE Hall of Fame. If someone like me,
I will say though, with people like Kane and the Undertaker and stuff, it's always going to be impossible to
I will leave you with that.
to compare
Kane,
certain wrestlers because the longevity of Kane is ridiculous. Oh, the pyro! I love it, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's kind of emotional still. That mask is trash, though. Yeah, look mad, man. Brother Love is moving mad. NXT Night 1 tomorrow. Ooh. It's gonna be Kane. Yeah, man. Pyro's pyro, man. You know, like that. They got this special Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole program on the Prime Target. Hey, man. That was good, man. It wasn't great. It wasn't overly special, but it was nice to see people get their flowers and people who deserve to get their, you know what I mean, their spotlight again for a little bit at least. It's a shame that they didn't just, if they were going to bring the fans back for WrestleMania, then maybe they should probably do the Hall of Fame after then. But because Kane deserved fans for sure. So did JBL and RVD and Bischoff and that. But listen, it was a beautiful thing. Thank you everyone for coming along to join them in the watch along and that. This is just the this is the appetizer, you know, like that's the starter. Tomorrow, we're going in with the first course and that NXT takeover, stand and deliver. Watch along will be up. I will put up the schedule, so be there tomorrow. It's going to be a way more exciting, lively watch along, but this wasn't the time for that. This was just the time to take it in. So, yeah, man, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm not going to hang around for too long because, yeah, you know, like that, I got more streams to do and I got to have a job as well. You know what I mean? I've got about 4 or 5 jobs. So I've got stuff to do in the daytime. I've got to sleep. I've got to be a dad and all that as well. So you guys forgive me for that, man. Obviously, we will be back. But guys, like I said, thanks again for joining. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for your chat. And yeah, man, it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Everyone go get some sleep, get a Red Bull in you or something in the morning. Get some nice fruit, some watermelon or something, some big bottle of water. Get your dinner in because we're back tomorrow for NXT. Watch along, and I can't wait. But until then, I've been your boy, Good Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. Yeah? Run.